Good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Is it? Okay, my name is Deborah Salazar, and my first question is, what factors did you consider in selecting what college to attend?
First factor, obviously, is I do not want to be around anybody that I went to high school with. And the reason why is because I just had major prior drama with relationships with girls and friends and people talking crazy about me. And I just wanted to start brand new and have a fresh slate. And then another thing was I didn't want to be in a place where I felt I didn't have the opportunity to meet the people that I felt that I can be compatible with.
Okay. What was your favorite part about college?
My favorite part about college, gotta say the partying. The partying was great. No parents, nobody watching me. 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday night, Tuesday night parties, Thursday night parties, having fun. Going to sleep for 2 hours, getting back up at 5:30, write a 5-page paper, go turn it in, go to class in my PJs with a fresh plate of breakfast, eggs, scrambled bacon, toast, turn in my paper, come back home, take a sleep, take a nap. Classes were only 2 hours. Fridays you got off, so you only went to school Monday through Thursday, which was real cool. Classes were twice a week. Just lots of partying, lots of fun, lots of dancing, having fun, meeting my friends, meeting people from the church, just constant partying and having a great time. No parents worrying about you every 5 seconds. Where are you going? What are you doing? Why'd you do this? Teachers don't call your house and be like, oh, you didn't do your homework. Oh, you're late. Go to the tardy tank. There's none of that. There's no uniform check. I remember going in my exercise physiology class with a wave cap, a do-rag. I used to wear do-rag and a tank top and PJs every day, and I had the highest grade in that class. And the professor loved me. He didn't even care. I can come in here and eat breakfast or whatever, wear what I wanted to wear. He knew I was a hard worker. He's like, you can have the best grades in here, so you can wear what you want to wear. If you have to leave in the middle of the class, nobody calls home and said you left in the middle of the class. Professors don't care. They're like, if you get an A, you get an A. Who cares what you do with your life? I'm not your babysitter. I'm not your parents. It's up to you. And that just worked really, really well for me. I didn't really work well with authority in high school. So the fact that when I was in college, I had free reign and there was no pressure. I did very successful and was able to achieve really high grades and party my butt off and just have a great, great time. I met the love of my life in college. We went on many great dates, and we used to walk down to KFC right after the Chivas game at the Home Depot Center. Go split a three-piece meal or something. Go to Louisiana Chicken, hang out, walk around campus, go to all the campus festivities. I mean, college life is great. You get to meet every race and nationality. You get to meet like funny roommates. I had a roommate named Hector. They used to get drunk all the time, which wasn't good. His abuelita would come over to the house and do his laundry. They stayed in Compton. He had like 3 bags of tortillas on top of his refrigerator. He used to show me how to like make all these crazy Mexican food dishes. It was good stuff. But that was part of life. As I got older, I was like, this is a great cultural experience. You have some interesting people that you meet in life, and learning how to live with people, learning how to hide your toilet paper, right? Because people come in here and use it. Right? Knowing how to put your name on your juice packets and your food, and how to hide stuff. How to hide your lotion so people don't use it. All that great stuff. It's just wonderful to be in college. Wonderful to have that experience of having 6 roommates in a house. Study sessions. You order pizza. You're up to like 3 o'clock in the morning studying, getting ready for a test because you have the same class. You just meet all these great people and just have this great life. Just wonderful experience.
Okay. What colleges did you consider?
What college I considered? Well, when I was in high school, I got offered a scholarship from University of Oregon State, San Diego State. The coaching staff from Oregon State got fired. He came in the weight room one time and said, "Man, you remind me of the running back Ken Symington that was playing. I want to offer you a scholarship." Come to find out, the whole staff got fired, so that opportunity was blown. San Diego State offered me recruiting visits to go over there, but what happened was basically the coach. We had some prior issues and conflicts. He basically sabotaged my opportunity to go there. University of Columbia, they seen my films, they liked what I was doing. Coaching staff got fired as well. So my last option at that point in time was to go to Fort Hays State in Kansas. Didn't like it out there. There was tornadoes. There was frogs bigger than my body. There was no family for me. The closest movie theater was 2.5 hour drive. They didn't sell a pair of Nike Air Force Ones in the entire state. Um, Mind you watch TV at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden you hear beep, 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 and that was a tornado coming southwest, 440 miles per hour. And I was scared, so everybody's like, run, 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 go to the shelter, go to the shelter. And I'm like, I'm not used to this. We don't have tornadoes in California. I'm a California boy, you know. And then all like it wasn't my thing. So I was just
Okay.
like, you know what, I can't do the Midwest anymore. I can't do cow tipping at night. These guys get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they want to go tip cows. Like, let's go cow tipping, bro. This is Kansas. So they get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they got cows that are 2,000 pounds and they run over there and knock them over. And I said, you know what, man? I was so terrified of cows. Like, we don't even have cows like that in California. Or in LA, we don't. You won't see a cow walking down Broadway. You know? But in Kansas, you'll see cows everywhere at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it just wasn't fun when I came out here. I said, I'm going to go to Dominguez. The weather's nice. So I ended up going over there. Didn't know anybody. Started brand new. I had all this high school drama. I didn't want to be anybody close by that I went to school with. So let me go to school where I don't know anybody and I'm a complete stranger. And ended up meeting great people and having the greatest time of my life.
Okay. So what were your motivations to going to college?
My motivations for going to college, I don't know, like being black, there's a lot of stereotypes. I think for black people, it's like mandatory. We have to go to college because we're automatically the statistic that we're going to have a baby when we're 15. We're going to end up in jail, right? Or we're going to end up smoking crack or robbing banks. So it's like for me, I didn't want to fall into that stereotype. So it was mandatory for me to go get an education. Not only that, but just I like learning. I'm an avid learner. I'm a big time nerd, believe it or not. Even though I party, I'm like one of those kids that sits at home when nobody's around and watches A&E channel and Discovery Channel and learn about bugs and lizards and civilization. I'm just a real weirdo when it comes to that. I love learning. Like I said, I'm always reading things that I'm interested in. I'm a really passionate learner, and I've had a hard time getting dates with that because girls just go, "Oh, he's a nerd. He's a schoolboy. He always answers all these questions. He's very inquisitive." But I just like school. It was a cool thing for me. Didn't want to fall into the stereotype. Parents had the pressure on, you better go to college so you can get a job. You better go to college so you can get a job. So I figured I'd listen to them. They have more wisdom than me. They've been around in life for years. So why not listen to them? They know what they're talking about. So that's just pretty much what I did. It's like, let me just go.
Okay. So what took why did you choose this career like as a teacher?
Why did I choose career as a teacher or for physical education?
Physical education.
Physical education, I couldn't see myself grading papers to 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, think about it. No disrespect, but Miss Miller's an English teacher. When she gives a 3-page essay, think about it. You have 40 students in one class. That's 120 pages of paper just for one class. Now, if you have 5 classes, do the math. 500 times 20, or 500 plus what? 500 times what? 120 students? How many students are we looking at here? Right? Way over 500 students. So that means over 500 papers you'll have to grade. So when you come home, now I can't go and watch freaking Jersey Shores. I watch my, clothes, kicking with the Kardashians. I have to sit here with the red pen. And then it's like I might be doing them a disservice because let's be honest, you can't individually go through each paper and give a fair grade when you're grading 500 papers. So there'd be stuff that students need help and they're not even might get the help because you don't have the time to grade 500 papers. It's like for me, I don't want to deal with that. I'm like, I mean, it's great and making kids learn is a great thing, but I have a life too. I want to go home and spend time with my wife and watch Jersey Shores and watch reality television. I like to do stuff. So for me, I more of a think about physical education was cool. We get out there, we can exercise. It's not political. I mean, exercise is exercise. You know, either you do it or you don't. So I mean, it was just pretty straightforward. Plus, like I said, I've been involved my whole life. I can remember when I was 3.5 years old, dribbling a basketball, playing for the Lakers. That was my first team. My dad was kind of crazy and psycho. Maybe play with like broken injuries and bones. Maybe getting me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning in the summer to go run and go work out. Like, you're gonna run. You're not gonna sit around here and play video games. That's how kids get in trouble. You're gonna be doing. If you're not playing sports, you're gonna have all kinds of chores. So I just play sports and love physical education. That's what I'm here. I love what I do.
Okay, well, that's it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.